Hey guys, it's Monday night. Sorry we are a couple minutes late tonight, but you've made it to the right place. Sketchy Live.
Monday night sketchy. You've made it. It's the live sketching. Hey, we're doing it. We're going back. We're going way back. We get way back, old school. I'm ditching the computer tonight. We're not doing a podcast. We are going to draw, have fun with ink and paper. We're going directly onto cardboard. So this is what I like to do. If I was on a break at work or having fun, or the artwork that you've been seeing lately on cardboard, this is how it goes. So that's the plan.
Nice.
We're going to go old school. We got lots to talk about as well. We got topics. Much to talk about, right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, it's Monday Night Sketchy. It's 9:30. Let's do this. Hopefully you'll be able to hear me. I'm gonna have to lower my microphone down.
Yeah, and we're back.
Oh my god, this is weird. Okay,
a little bit of a different format tonight.
Yeah, so I don't know if you can go ahead and zoom in on the paper so you can see there's nothing drawn, nothing there. We're starting from
it's
scratch.
like it's a magic show. Nothing up
drawn,
my sleeve.
Nothing in my hands. We've got our number 2 mechanical pencil. I've got ballpoint pen, couple erasers, some Sharpies I like to use, and then of course we're going to hit some color as well. So that's the plan.
Nice.
We plan to go from start to finish and get you a cool little drawing done. We're going to go 2-dimensional, 3-dimensional. Usually goes into a little bit more detail, but we're going to go 2-dimensional, quick little sketch. We plan to take an hour to get this sucker done. Ity-b, who is on the broadcast? Do we have anybody?
We do. Let me tell you who we've got. We've got Frank Pupello joining us. Hey, Frank, stop working on your race car. It's time for Sketchy Live. So I guess he's got some projects going on.
He's always got projects in the thing.
He is tuning in from YouTube tonight. We've also have from YouTube 40 Mamba.
The tubes.
Welcome.
Everybody in the tubes tonight.
Lizzie Daughtry. Hello, you two. Welcome, Lizzie.
What's up, Lizzie?
I feel like she's always one of the first ones on.
Yeah, usually. That's good.
We've got BJ Bird. Hello from Tennessee. Excited for the show tonight.
Nice.
Scott Ferguson joining us, our
Captain Ferguson,
buddy from
Captain
Michigan,
Ferguson,
which we will see in just a few weeks.
For duty.
Lizzie Daughtry is posting her YouTube channel, Miss Butterfree 34. Come join me. She's got some cool stuff going on over there, resin, trinkets, and such. Go check it out.
Yeah,
fun stuff.
Yeah, cool stuff.
40 Mamba said, old school CQQI. Hi from the People's Republic of Illinois.
Nice. Right. That's kind of getting that way.
That's funny. Paul Marziani. Hi, all. If you're anywhere near Bradenton Motorsports Park this weekend, Motorsports Park, you must see this race. So I guess he's got something going on.
There's some bad stuff going down. The following weekend as well. There's the big like funny car shootout or some kind of thing. It's like a big bracket race. Art was telling me about it. He's like, dude, you got to go. And I'm like, I can't.
Cannot. We have stuff going on.
Yeah.
We got good stuff. We do. We've got Cam McNulty joining us.
Speaking of good stuff, that's one of the reasons. My daughter is going to be heading to Florida to visit, and I'm going to meet my granddaughter for the first time.
So fun! I can't wait.
Super excited to do that, and all that good stuff.
Yes. Austin Glines joining us. What's up, man? I'm an artist too.
Oh, nice.
Welcome. What a great forum for you to show up in, because there's quite a few artists that watch this show and participate in our Monday nights. So we appreciate you joining us as well.
Yeah, we're going old school. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing here, the pre-draw.
Yeah, it's
little light, I know.
It is a little light. I think once you ink it, it'll be good.
I'm already going to ink.
Boom, we're inking. Mr. Dana Baldwin joining us from YouTube as well. Hi, everyone, from the big house, Casa Grande.
Everybody's in the tubes.
Tucson. I'm guessing that's Casa Grande, as far as I know. Matt Williams.
How about
Hey
Matt?
guys, happy Monday.
How about now that I've gone to the ink pen? Can you see it a little better?
It does look a little bit better. Yeah. I mean, it's never going to be super zoomed in.
How zoomed are we?
It's
That's what
okay.
I was worried about that shadow because of your whole worried about your light thing.
It's okay.
Can't even see it.
You can see it.
No, you can't.
It's George the Glass Man. He's 40
Nice.
Mamba. Okay. LOL. So CQQI is cool, like moon eyes. So he's got the
Yeah,
Q
yeah.
says. So I'm like CQQI. I don't know what this means. I'm like trying to decode it.
It tries to decode
And
what they
it's
say.
not
No,
working.
not at all.
Diane Kinnery's joining us. Hi, ity-b and Johnny. Good to see you.
What's
like the old
going on?
school too.
Yes.
Ray and Diane, it is. So yes, we have taken a bit of a break over the last few weeks, really, from drawing. We've been doing a lot of podcast stuff.
I was concerned if I didn't draw tonight, some might go, has he forgotten how? And to be honest,
a little bit.
It's one of those muscles. If you don't use it, you lose it. So I'm very concerned because I've done a few drawings here and there for some cardboard stuff for some folks, and you just get to that point where it's like, holy cow, And then this is try drawing in front of people. It's a challenge because you're like, oh, there's no. And if you notice, I'm going right to just a real quick sketch, and we're going right to ball or Sharpie. So there is no erasing. We are going full sketching. This is truly what Sketchy Live is all about. We're going live sketch.
Right
to ink and pen, and we're going to make this thing cool.
And this particular format that you're doing is basically what Autorama was all about last year for us. So you're doing a lot of prep right now because this is what you're probably going to be doing for 3 days straight.
Yes, need the practice.
But people were eating it up. I mean, you were able to pop these out in no time. I mean, you weren't really talking to people. You were engaging a little bit.
I was trying.
Engaging a little bit, but not really a whole lot of talking going on. It was a lot more sketching than talking.
Less talking and a lot more action.
But people were just really intrigued watching you do it.
Yeah.
And seeing your process and how it formulates. So
the thing that everybody was like, oh, I don't know if I could do that. I'm like, it's not that hard. It's just I'm drawing shapes. So,
and we did do a tutorial. When was that? That was last year.
Yes.
I'll have to find. Yeah, we'll have to go see where it is. But there was a night where Johnny, step by step, we all drew along with him. He encouraged each of us to get a piece of paper.
Grab a paper. Yes.
Yep. And I did one. I remember doing one.
You did, yes.
And it didn't come out half bad. I mean, for somebody who doesn't know how to draw.
Pretty damn good, actually.
I mean, I can do a Smurf like it's nobody's business. I could draw that, but I can't quite do the cars. At one point, we were even talking about you drawing stuff and then maybe me coloring it in.
Yeah.
That never happened.
That's right.
So, because it's all about him. This is his deal.
Wow. Okay, really?
That's what you're gonna do? Deal. No, this is his deal.
That's what you're gonna do? Oh, this light over here is too much bright for me.
We've got Howard Pierpont joining us, 51 and clear in Mineola, Texas, but going on the road next week.
Nice.
Where in the world is Howard Pierpont?
That's right.
Where are you headed, Howard?
Where are you headed, pal?
Ryan Risher is joining us from YouTube. Hey guys, hi from the Big D, Detroit.
Nice.
We will be in your neck of the woods here soon.
We will.
Smith Keith, or maybe Keith Smith. The drawing is getting visible now, so they're able to see it.
Okay, good.
Mr. Dana Baldwin, CG is about an hour north of Tucson on the 10 towards Phoenix. Yes, I'm familiar. I lived in Tucson, and
you did live in Tucson. Used
to hang out in Casa Grande quite a bit.
Casa
Grande. Spud Anderson made it to the broadcast on time. He says, "Hey guys." Boy, I feel like we haven't really caught up with them in forever.
It's been a little while.
That may be a Zoom. We need to do a Zoom with the Andersons.
At least just a catch up.
Well, this is around the time of year when they start booking their cruise, so they may be going somewhere. Maybe they can book an extra day in the Tampa area, and we can have dinner or something. Maybe. That would be great. Mike Hicks is joining us. We will see him in a couple weeks as well. My favorite part of Monday. Aww.
Oh, nice. Thanks, man.
I've been trying to keep up with, or keep in touch rather, with the guys up there, just to remind them who we are.
Yeah, don't forget us.
I feel like it's been forever since we've seen them.
Yeah, it's been a tick.
Yeah. Day 4, Johnny, are you coming to SEMA this year? I'll finally have my car in a booth.
Oh my gosh,
Fireball
my friends, dude.
tool booth.
Tools.
Um,
I'd love to.
it's I'm not going to say it's not a plan. It may be something that you can do.
It is a possibility. I would love to.
It's usually like the first weekend in November.
Yes,
I think it is. Now I know I'm going to be leaving towards the end of November, so I probably won't be able to go with, but maybe that's your trip and then I go on my trip. So we'll see. We might be doing separate trips this year.
It's not the first time.
George said
me, then I had to go do something else.
Yeah. George said, logged in from my other YouTube account. Love the drawing, Johnny. We appreciate any viewership from anywhere, from any of your accounts and all of your accounts.
Wherever you want to do it, all the ships at sea.
That would be fantastic. We've got the McCoys joining us. What's up, guys, from Kuyan Customs. And again, we got to get these guys on.
Yes.
We got to figure out what we can do here. Our plan was to get this all coordinated and be doing this for the month of February. We were going to take January to really get things scheduled and reach out to people, but as you know, it's been a bit of a January. So
yeah, some things have happened.
Yeah, some things have gone on, and we do have family coming in this month, and then we have, of course, Autorama here in a couple weeks. So I'm thinking it's going to be March before we have guests on, but Brian and Lisa, we definitely want to get with you guys.
You never know.
You never know. Unique Coaches is tuning in. Another great Monday evening with you guys from YouTube. So again, loving the YouTube presence here tonight. There's quite a few. Oh, Howard Pierpont is coming to Florida. Oh, did we know this? I don't know if we knew this, Howard. Where are you going to be at? And for how long and when? Diane Kinnery said, what kind of ring are you wearing, Johnny? Can we see it up close?
You might be able to. It is a Captain America ring.
Yes.
You can see it.
Maybe wait, let me go big. It gets blurry. It's like a Marvel Captain America. Yeah. So because of all the work you do at your retail job and then obviously garage stuff, it was a safer option to go with one of the is it rubber? It's like a really heavy duty rubber. Oh, silicone ring.
Rubber.
I don't know. So that was like the better choice just for safety reasons. And I know he loves Captain America. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to get him that. And this is actually, and how funny that I can't remember the name of the company. Do you remember the name of the company?
At the moment, I don't.
Shoot.
They don't pay a sponsorship.
Yeah, they don't. But
so they can
I bought you one ring and wear and tear took a hold on it and it cracked.
But they did replace it.
And they replaced it for free.
Yeah, it's it's one of the big silicone companies.
I know, and I can't remember who it is now, but
yes,
pretty cool.
Yeah.
Jay Newby is joining us. What's up, guys? Jay will be in your neck of the woods as well here in a couple weeks.
Gosh, look how fast this is already.
It really is. This is like a go-to. This is like one of your favorite designs to do. I think.
What do you mean designs?
Your favorite.
Elaborate.
One of your favorite drawings to render.
Like I do this one all the time.
You do it a lot.
You mean this view?
No, not that view. The stance and that type of car.
The view.
Okay, the view. Yeah. Okay. Hal Schaefer's joining us. Real deal. How about it? Carburetor Man has joined.
Insulting you.
Welcome. Dave is joined. Just Dave. Hi, y'all. Dave from Rainy HB Cal. So where would that be? Huntington Beach, maybe?
Possibly. It is. They got storms.
They do.
What's funny is these California people now, like my old people there, this is what we're used to.
I know.
Like, what'd you get? An inch or two today?
Well, I talked to my son today. He's in Hollywood, and I asked him, how's it going there? You guys flooded? And he's like, it's been a little wet, but nothing to get excited about. And he's like, it's like a normal Tuesday for you guys. I'm like, right. Yep, sure is.
All right, we're going to the grays.
Oh,
shadows. We're already getting ready to color.
So what are you using?
These are really cheap alcohol markers.
Alcohol.
All gray colors. These are Master Touch. I got these at Hobby Lobby.
Why the alcohol? Because it dries quicker, maybe?
Just that's what they are.
Okay. Chongo NorCal made it in the house. Hi, you
Nice.
two.
What's going
Welcome,
on?
sir. We've got Matt Williams. I still have my version of Johnny 5 I did when following you on the sketch along.
Nice.
In fact, I'm adding sketches to the sketchbook I use, like Chopped Top Merc I recently posted.
Nice.
Very cool.
Yeah. Yeah. If you want to draw along. Yes.
Oh, Howard Pierpont. Okay, yes, definitely. Message me. Let's chat, because if you're in the area, we'd love to see you.
Yeah.
Jay Newby said, me too, my favorite kid hero. Nicole Ferguson said, I'm late to the party. Never
late.
Never. We'll see you soon.
That's owners of the very sick orange. Love that orange on their sweet hot rod.
Oh, the flame job that he
Yeah.
did. Well, he buffed that off, I thought.
I think they're still going to do it. You know,
Are they? Maybe.
I'm
We'll see.
I'm hoping because that orange was
We
so
get to
cool.
see. I don't think he's posting final pictures until
No,
Autorama, so hopefully we'll get to see it at Autorama. Spud Anderson said, we would love to connect someday soon. It has been too long. The next planned
Too
cruise
long.
for us is to celebrate our 35th wedding
Oh,
anniversary,
nice.
cruising 18 days in Europe this August.
Oh,
well,
yeah,
that's
enjoy.
It's a little out of our area.
And price range. Yeah.
Mr. Crinkle BK says, glug glug. Did you take a sip?
No, haven't touched it.
He's gonna need to take a sip.
Maybe because of the alcohol.
Good call. Good call. Julie said, hey friends, it is wet and windy here in the Pacific. Is it just the whole coast getting hammered with
big giant storm? They had like
wow.
They had like storm warnings and
it's not the Santa Ana
air raid sirens going off, all kinds of stuff.
Something is happening. Geez, stay safe, our Western friends.
Yeah, I guess we shouldn't play it off like no big deal, but
no,
come on,
it's a big deal for them if they're not used to it.
Yeah, I remember my first rain.
That'd be like if it snowed here. Half the people that live here would have no idea how to handle it.
That's not true. Half the people here are
from
the
other
snow,
snow
so they would be
places.
just
That's
fine.
true.
What are you talking about?
That is true. That is true. Sweet. Look at this. Can you lift it up a little bit so people can see where we're at? Black and white. Perhaps.
Can you ask for more stuff? Jesus.
Ooh, there we go. Yeah. So far,
light is terrible.
It looks fine. It looks good. Can everyone see it? Thumbs up if you can. Thumbs up, likes and loves, do it all. So on our intro, we had mentioned something about new hot rod projects. So what is it that you're thinking about?
Well, I mean, we've been talking about the dream.
Yeah.
And I think I want to start really
honing in on something.
I have a budget now that I didn't have before. So yeah, I'd really like to start finding something.
Nice.
I'd like to find something that not necessarily where, you know, I've got to do a bunch of heavy welding type stuff, because again, my skill set is not super heavy, like frame fabrication and those kinds of things. So to find a hot rod where like the bones are good would be great. I got my eye on this. There's one that's nearby. It's a Model A, a recent build, pretty local Model A pickup truck that has a lot of things that still need to be done to it, as far as, you know, like windshield decisions, like which way to go that way. So there's no windshield frame on it. It has the engine and trans out of it, but it has good rear end in it, good pretty recently done front end with disc brakes and kind of old school with, you know, where they've kind of hidden the discs where they look like drums, where the brakes are, you know, so that for Model A, where the brakes have been updated is a big, huge thing. The frames have been mostly boxed in. It's got like a Model T truck bed on it. And so there's
another truck. What?
I know, and that's the problem. And this is where, like, you and I needed to decide. A lot of the things I've been looking at are kind of roadster stuff, but we live in Florida where we get a lot of rain.
We do.
So I think it makes more sense to try to find something that's an enclosed vehicle versus a roadster, even though I would love to have a roadster, and most most roadsters, even when you go to the top, unless it's been done really, really well, then you're running chances of leakage and stuff like that. So I mean,
Right.
really, Model A car 2-doors, really what I'd like to find, and I found a couple. It's just a matter of pulling the trigger kind of thing.
Yeah. Well, you heard it here first, guys. There may be something happening here, what I like to call in Jalopy Garage.
Yeah. And again, I don't want something where it's completely done kind of thing, but I also don't, like I said, I don't want to find something that's just a basket case kind of thing, because
Well, you don't want to be out there for a year doing it.
no, I'd like to find something to where I can really,
get in it and go and customize it and
have
do
fun.
what you want
Yeah.
along the way. We've got Rob Earl joining us. Hey there, Johnny and ity-b. Just tuned in. A scorching hot day from the Hunter Valley, East Coast, Australia.
Ooh.
Hope you're both well.
Isn't that interesting how Australia is getting heat as we're in the midst of
And we're
rain
a little
and
chilly.
storms? Yeah.
This is our winter. That must be their summer,
Yeah.
I guess. Opposite sides, right?
Yeah, that's true.
That happens.
They are from the land
Down under. So we are heading to Autorama like we talked about. You may find some inspiration there, because I'm sure there's going to be some really cool
I'm hoping
rides.
to maybe pick maybe Bob's and Shag's brain and stuff like that on some possible, maybe there's some stuff around their area too,
Yeah. And they have been working double time, from what I understand. I chatted with Gib today, who is the phenomenal pinstriper that works with them.
Well, yeah.
And he
Legends.
has, and he has been helping Shaggy prep all of the awards for Autorama.
Yeah.
Which they do every year. There's Gib now.
What's up,
Gib here, staying up late for you kids.
The legend.
He's so great. But they've been working double time, I think, to get these awards done. This is such a busy time of year for them.
Well, not to mention they're also working on trying to get Shaboom's new
the dragon.
The dragon.
Oh my goodness,
so
yes.
That's another big project as well.
And then you got Scott's project going on.
Yeah, there's a lot of irons in the fire.
They are, and they all help each other, which is fantastic. Like, gosh,
super club.
If it wasn't so cold up there, I would totally want to get a place up there and just be there like half the year.
I thought about it. I thought about that as well, but it's a little chilly and sea bass up there.
It's a little bit chilly, guys. We love ya.
I mean, we love snow. I mean, I don't, all the snow fun.
For a couple days.
Yeah, but
for a couple days. But like, I wouldn't be able to work. Like the couple times we've gone up there, I feel like, well, no, maybe it was just the one time. It was snowing, but their power went out. And I just saw somebody post something about power going out again.
Yeah.
Like, what is the deal with the power up there? I mean,
it happens.
Why are they not insulating the lines?
What is insulating the lines?
I don't know. So that the way
the weight of the snow on the power or the cables.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
You guess. I just told you.
That must be.
You don't have to guess. I just told you.
You know everything. Philip Pearson.
No. I don't know everything.
You know most.
I don't try to claim like you do of knowing everything.
Philip Pearson says, do you ever sell the cardboard drawings? Yes.
Yes, this will be for sale.
This one will be for sale at the end of the broadcast.
If you're interested, throw out a number.
Right. We're basically going to be bidding on this throughout. So
I mean, if somebody wants it.
You know what? I don't even have a piece of paper with me.
Oh, ity-b, not prepared.
Darn it. I'll do it on my phone. I'll just keep track if anyone wants this one.
It's going quick. Look how fast we're going.
I know, and I love it. I love the color too. George wants to know, or he says, Model A's are cool. I've had several 31 Roadsters, 32-door I chopped. Hope you score it.
I'd love to find like a 29. Yeah.
That's the ultimate year that you want.
I just really love the look of them.
Thomas Hutcherson is tuning in from YouTube. What about trying a fiberglass body?
I'd like to stay steel.
Steel?
Nothing wrong with the fiberglass body vehicles at all. I'm not a hater. But I'd really prefer a steel car.
Yeah.
Especially now that I'm can weld and
right.
maybe play some like that's what I'm saying. The body doesn't have to be 1,000% perfect type thing. I saw this nightmare YouTube video today where this guy's buddy just bought a 32 Ford.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet looking hot rod, right? It's not a perfect car by any means. It's definitely been chopped and channeled and different stuff. And the guy was like, I'm not going to bag him, but my buddy's brought it to me because he wants to drive it around a lot. and it had a nice motor in it, and good rear end, and a 4-link suspension, and updated, I-beam or I-beam drop axle, and some good stuff. I mean, it had good stuff in it, and he just was like, it's beating the hell out of me. I want to make it a little better. So he brings it to his buddy who's good at building and has built other stuff, not necessarily hot rods, right? So this guy's going through all the different stuff with the car itself, and immediately goes to the front end, and the springs themselves have is like 50% springs, 50% pieces of steel that have been cut into spring shapes and shoved between the springs super loosely, like it just boogered up. And then the perch for the actual suicide front end on it was very wasn't gusseted, and then overwelded in some spots, not enough penetration in other spots. And then he goes to the steering geometry, and he's looking at the drop where the cross member that does the steering is got a non-grade 8 bolt going through it with a sleeve on it, and then lock nuts that you would get at Home Depot.
So not roadworthy.
Well, I mean, he's driven the hell out of it, but he's it's been driving really, it's not it kind of wanders a little bit when he rides, and it's like that. So anyways, then the guy goes underneath the car, and all the subframe has been cut in the middle for the drive shaft to go through. So all you see is just screw after screw after screw going through the floorboards, and then the 4-link is the geometry is correct, but they're held on by 1/4-inch bolts versus what they're usually a thick ass bolt that's holding that stuff, and these have got little teeny thin bolts with sleeves on them to make them look bigger, and washers, and all. It was just, the guy was like, oh my god, how did my buddy not die? So to that point, which is trying to find something that's affordable, but it also has maybe been done halfway decent,
the right way.
I can remember. I know. Look, if anybody was to try to buy Kona, I'd be like, you might want to go back over some of the stuff I've done and re-weld a lot of things just to make sure you're all good, because I was learning as I'm doing it. I'd be up front, and I don't know if the person was up front. Maybe they were. I don't know.
Yeah, but the things that you were welding are not really structural.
They are, but they're
not in an area where the car is going to fall apart.
Knock on wood.
Yeah. I can remember when you first had that Ford truck years ago.
Yeah.
And the one thing you said to me and pointed out to me was how straight the frame was and how solid the frame was on that, and how it's so important to have.
Yeah, the thing I was concerned about with that one's frame and stuff was I was going to have to modify it to do what I wanted to do to it. From the rear wheel, it was like a long bed truck. It had a 4-link already in it, which was cool, but it was too long. So I would have had to shorten all that stuff. And again, I didn't know anything. And I was like, I don't know if I can do it. So, yeah. But you got to know your skill sets,
That's right. And yours has definitely grown over the years.
I think so.
Nicole said the cold isn't bad once you get used to it.
Yeah.
Jay Newby said it's not that bad, LOL.
It's not so much the cold, it's the cold.
Yeah. And everything having to do with the cold.
Guys, are we digging how this is coming out?
I think so. You're getting some likes and loves here, and you have a care. Somebody cared about something. About Rob Earl said, I heard shaboom. Is there another taste sensation coming? LOL. No, but we are definitely going to gear up for that when we visit, because
for sure.
We're going to have some shabooms at Autorama, actually, that we may be sharing with people.
Yeah. Shaboom.
Your daughter Cam says, I'm excited for the warm weather. Yeah, it's probably cold where she is. Wyoming is where she's at. We've got Micah Claycam talking about wonderful artists. This guy is an upstanding guy, Christian guy, and fantastic artist. Go check out Micah's page and his artwork. So cool.
Yes.
It's Micah Doodles.
That is correct.
Micah Doodles.
Micah Doodles.
Great to see you too.
Yeah, man.
Nicole said ours wasn't a weather-related power outage. Oh, okay. Thank you for clarifying.
Somebody hit a pole.
But a power outage nonetheless. Oh.
Yeah, you can't discount that part, which is someone still hit a
Still
pole.
something happening. David Evans joining us. Hey guys, hope you are well. Welcome.
Doing great.
Frank Pupello said, looking good. Love the flames. So he is digging in. Thomas Estrada.
Oh my goodness.
Joining us. Greetings,
What?
everyone.
That guy. There's another super artist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've got Clyde Hensley joining us. See you guys in a few weeks. Yes, sir. Looking forward to it.
Excited.
Thomas said, I'll be at Wisconsin, Detroit, Chicago, and Salt Lake Autoramas.
What? Then I'll see you there, man.
Yes, for sure.
We will finally get to meet.
So here's me this past week.
That is you.
Because I was looking at some posts that other people were making, and I saw that there was an Autorama somewhere else. And I'm like,
are they copying
I'm
it?
like, are there more than one? I had no idea, because all you have talked about for years is the Detroit Autorama.
I didn't think of telling you, like, just in case.
And I know that I'm probably saying it wrong, because when we're up in Michigan, they all call it Autorama, and I say Autorama.
I call it Autorama.
They all call it Autorama.
It might be where they're from.
I think it is where they're from. But they would know. So
well,
we almost have to change how we say it.
Would they though?
I don't know. My daughter's middle name is Brianna, and I say Brianna, but there are some people that say Brianna.
Right.
So I don't know. It's just me.
That was a cool story.
It was cool. Cool story, bro. Mike Fabian joining us.
Thanks for sharing that one.
Mike from Denver. Love your work.
I wish we could get
Welcome.
more light on this. This is really
welcome, sir.
Like, the light is not doing this justice at all. It's so brown. Anyways,
you're gonna see it here. You're gonna see it here in a minute. I can always flip on the overhead light since you're not using the computer. Do you want me to do that?
I guess let's try it and see if
it makes
a difference.
Okay. Fill in the blanks.
So we're just laying in some highlights. I mean, I don't know what our time frame is. But guys, look how fast we've gotten this to this color stage, which is fun. I think that's why
better or worse?
Better.
Okay.
At least on the from my screen.
Okay.
This is the fun part of sketching, and I love the cardboard. I just love drawing. You do. I just love it.
We have a ton of it laying all over the house.
Shout out to the guy that I watched do a ton of cardboard art, George Weber. And he super artist, amazing artist, especially at drawing the female form. He has some really cool characters. And the storyline is very adult, but it is. But it's just, if I had an ounce of his talent to draw, just how he's able to just tell stories, and he would draw what he used to call hillbilly postcards. And he would draw them in cardboard, and I just fell in love with it because I was like, "Oh, that's neat! I want to try that." And I have a ton of it at my work. And as soon as I drew on my first piece of cardboard, I was hooked. It's just such a fun, especially with colored pencils and markers. It is really. I love Pantone paper too. Yeah. And again, the type of cardboard isn't like this. This is an actual cardboard envelope that I cut in half. Mm-hmm. So this is the inside of the envelope, and it's just such a good piece of thick cardboard without having the little veins that most cardboard has. I love these. This is a little bit of it here. Well, that's the outer part where you would have fold over the flap. Oh, okay. See, it's a shipping envelope that's cardboard. Interesting. I may just buy a bunch of these because I really, really like, and then be able to cut them real clean. Mm-hmm. But I think if you're putting something in your garage, right, piece of artwork. How cool is it? It just looks like ragged edge, raggedy old cardboard edge. In fact, we might step on it a few times before. Just adds to the value. It does. It adds to the mystique. Mystique. We've got Tanya Fightmaster joining us. T-minus 24 days or so. See you guys soon. Yes. I'm so excited that they're excited to see us. There are so many things I'm excited about for Autorama. Multiple things. First and foremost, our Detroit family. People. Can't wait. Yes, the people. Second, can't wait to be with is our Detroit family, which is all these cool fans and people that we met last time. Yes. At Autorama, because we had such a great time being down in the basement, which is the cool spot. And then, of course, it's the reason why I love the Detroit Autorama is the Riddler Award gets awarded. And then, of course, this year, I'm super excited because the Uncertainty is supposed to make an appearance.
Yes.
And it's a car that I've been in love with from the beginning. It's been a very big inspiration. A lot of art that I've done, and just, you know, it's got a whole story with the beginning of my art career as well.
And we did just talk about all this
Yes.
last week.
We did. So
Yeah,
if
it
you
was
get an
last
opportunity,
week.
go check out last week's episode.
Go take a listen.
Take a listen.
Which, by the way, everyone who
Thank
has tuned in, thank you, because we have really what?
Why do you put a TH in your thank you?
That's how it's spelled.
But you say thank you.
Yeah.
It's thank you.
Thank you.
It's not all together.
Leave me alone. You are so picky today.
It's not THAN. I guess it is, isn't it?
Yeah. Dork. But we've had a really good response over there, and
awesome.
the more we grow that, the
Yes.
quicker we can monetize.
Well, is that what we're looking for? Yes, that's what we're looking for.
Yes. We're putting stuff out regardless. Irregardless. Scott Ferguson said, yeah, but the power went out right in the middle of me priming the Dodge.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Row.
Bummer.
Thomas said, yeah, I'll be representing the Evel Knievel tribute exhibit.
That's
Looking
right.
forward to seeing you
That's
there.
right.
Very cool.
That's right. Cool artwork that he's done for that. And then, of course, he just shared doing some work for none other than the master of bass, Michael Anthony from Van Halen.
What?
And our favorite band also, The Circle and
Oh.
Chickenfoot, and, you know, all of Sammy's projects. But yeah, that's cool, man. And super excited for you. The artwork looks amazing. So congrats. That's so cool. Well deserved.
Cool.
Well deserved.
I look forward to meeting you. I don't think we've met.
No, I don't think so.
Jay Newby said that's badass. Lizzie said looking good, so they're digging it.
Thanks.
We've got Tim Loafman tuning in, checking in from Freelandville, Indiana.
Nice.
Loving the cardboard art. Guys, this one's going to be for sale.
Yeah, we can start taking bids now.
We can start taking bids now. You're watching it drawn live.
Yeah.
You're hearing the story
happen.
You're hearing the inspiration. He's sharing a little bit about what he's doing.
Inspirato.
What are you using now?
We are on the gel pen side now. We are now
adding
our
highlights.
Adding our highlights. This is where it starts really coming alive.
Yeah, these are so cool. And you have an entire book. This is one of the things we're probably going to be auctioning, which, by the way, we're trying to put an auction together for Friday. If we can commit to it, we will post that by Wednesday to give you all a heads up. But we're letting you all know, you 36 people who are on here right now, heads up, Friday night. Not sure what time yet. Probably around 8 or 9, right? 9 o'clock.
You could definitely buy some cool artwork. And the goal is to sell some, because this will help fund our trip to Detroit.
That's right.
So it goes right back into going and seeing people and having experiences and sharing our art and different things like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bob Shaboom Frizz. Hi guys, see you soon. We can't wait. We are going to be getting the supplies for Shabooms, and we will have those available at the show for you. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to eat chips and peppermint patties.
They're good.
They are. Rob Earl has a question.
Yes. Shoot.
Were you the kid in class at school who doodled and sketched hot rods instead of doing the schoolwork your teacher gave? LOL.
No, I wasn't that guy.
No?
Of course I was.
Yeah, he was probably a doodler.
I was a doodler. Dude.
Tom Estrada said, thanks, man. Likewise, indeed. And he said, looks fantastic.
Thanks,
so he's digging it too.
Friend.
Mr. Dana Baldwin. So I have some cool connections to Van Halen and Sammy Hagar. My cousin dated Van Halen's touring manager when they were brand new, and I knew Sammy's nieces and nephews in high school.
What?
Very cool. We were hoping to get a meet and greet with Sammy when he was here, and we couldn't make it happen.
We were trying to I've been fortunate enough that his son Aaron has friended me on the social medias, and I get to chat with him here and there. We're both fellow Jeepers, and so when I was buying my Gladiator, and we almost bought our Gladiators at the same time, and we're like, oh, hey, yours is cool. Oh, I love yours. What suspension you're on? What are your tires? So we're talking a lot of Jeep stuff, and for the longest time, I was like, I didn't want to do the whole thing of like, hey, I'm a really big fan of your dad's. You know what I mean? Because he's his own guy, and
Right.
I'm sure he hears everybody says that.
I
to
think
him.
he's a big fan of his dad's though as well.
I mean, it's cool. So, but yeah, cool guy. But we try. I was like, I didn't have enough guts to say, hey, is there any way you might be able?
No, but I did reach out to him because I thought if he was coming to the show, because this was like around the time when he was moving or doing something, like he was out and about. So I was like, oh, maybe he's coming to the show here in Florida because it was snowing where he was.
That's
think.
true.
And he's like, no, I'm not going to make it. It was the weekend he went to a show that we wanted to go to.
I think it was
couldn't make it, but he was going to a show. Was it?
I forget.
It wasn't that long ago. It might have been SEMA. It was SEMA.
It was SEMA.
It was SEMA. It was during the time SEMA was going on. So he went to SEMA.
Which can you blame him?
No. I mean, he can hear his dad anytime, right? He can watch his dad perform at any time.
I'm sure he does.
Julie Anderson writes, Itty yelled at Bon Jovi on the boardwalk one time.
Oh, I don't know if you're aware.
That was my claim to fame.
And Denim never sleeps.
How hilarious. With Mr. Dana Baldwin, Sammy's nephew Eric is in Florida.
Oh, nice.
Huh. Friends.
Well, I know he comes down and they play. They were for the longest time playing just St. Augustine. So when we got them here in Clearwater, we were super stoked.
Yeah, and what a cool venue it was too. And
it was a new venue too.
Yeah,
they sounded so good.
They did. Anyway. It was a really great show.
Fanning out.
Right. Thomas said, "Come out to Red Rocks in August. I'll be there hanging with Sammy, Satch, Michael, and Jason Bonham." Red Rock? Are you kidding me?
The Circle would be amazing to go and be around and see because those dudes are amazing. So.
And it's August.
The show we saw here, like I said, here at home in Clearwater, they sounded so good. Like he hasn't lost. Nothing.
Oh my gosh, he's in phenomenal shape.
Last time I got to see them, it was in the Oakland Coliseum. Was it Oakland? No, it was somewhere. No, somewhere in Bakersfield or Fresno. No, it was in Fresno. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was in Oakland. Anyways, I got to see them. It was like when this first album when Sammy took over as lead singer.
Nice.
So I was young, but they were phenomenal. And of course, Eddie Van Halen. Come on, nobody.
I know.
Guys, look at this.
This is looking super cool. Can you lift it? Lift it. Yeah, you can totally see it good. Perfect. How cool, guys. Oh, we've got a bid. Clyde Hensley's bidding $50 on today's art.
Right on.
Thank you, sir. Yeah. It is well worth it.
I think so. I'm not biased.
No, it's just such a cool. And again, the jalopy colors. I don't know if you were able to pick up the yellow. I think you can see it on your screen, but the yellow windows.
Got to do the yellow window.
Got to do the yellow. Mr. Crinkle BK said, "Hey, I have a question. With those alcohol markers you are using, do you just lick off any mistakes you make?" Asking for a friend.
Wrong kind of alcohol. Again, I've never.
I'm guessing it's probably for quick drying. I would assume.
Yeah, probably.
Because they don't. None of this is smearing.
No.
I mean, I'm watching it go down wet, and like within a second, it is.
Well, and again,
dry.
It's on cardboard.
Yeah.
So that's the bonus of that.
It does probably absorb it a little bit better as well. Yeah. You've always loved drawing on the darker paper and then using the whites to do your highlights.
Yeah, because it pops.
It does.
It pops more. And again, when you're not using bright, when I go digital, I like to make bright art.
Right.
So, a long time ago, people used to say, dude, you're way too heavy on your colors and stuff. And that's just become my style of doing stuff. So I've just continued to do that, Now, if you had to pick a way to do this, do you prefer drawing on paper or on this type of thing by hand or doing the digital? I like both.
Really?
I really enjoy both.
You can't pick
digital's fun because it's, just the color variations and stuff like that. You can do a little more detail of the prep work type stuff. You can kind of mess around a little bit more with that. Ooh, I just realized I want to put Cadillac taillights on it.
Can you scoot it up a little bit into the frame?
Yep,
there you go.
Sorry. But yeah, that's the...
Hank D said alcohol markers blend together better. Okay. Yeah, I could totally see that because that's what's happening here. We've got Lawrence Crawford, Uncle Larry, on the broadcast
What's up,
tonight.
Uncle Larry?
Good evening, family. Just checking in. Just got home from doing security at a basketball game downtown, kids basketball game, junior
Nice.
varsity. It was nuts. Could you see your happy smiling? Oh, could you see your happy smiling faces? Love you guys. Your good energy. He said that to me today. I was texting with him today.
Oh, good.
And he said I was good energy. I reached out just to bless him and make him smile for the day, and then his response totally just made the rest of my day.
I tried to
fantastic.
reach out to Larry as well, as much as I can. He's
Yes,
a good dude,
such a
and
good
generally
dude.
reaches out to me. I'll start my day, and I'll get this text message, and I'll go, "Who's texting me this early in the morning?" And then I'll look, and it's Uncle Larry.
Probably sitting there eating his fruit.
And it just makes me go, "That's awesome." You know what I mean?
They're just such cool people. All of them up there.
For sure.
Hank D said, "I like turtles."
Turtles.
Is that a brand of alcohol marker, or is he just
No.
saying I love turtles? Hank D.
You have to know. Like, I think it was on Tosh Boy. No, the first time it was some little kid.
Oh, saying I like turtles.
Mm-hmm.
Hank D.
If you were in the know,
if you do not know Hank D manages our website.
He sure does.
He designed it. He keeps it up for us. Yep. And he has been a fantastic support for Johnny Jalopy Art. So we love you, Hank. HankD.com. Go check him out.
Collaboration in the works.
Yes.
I don't know if anybody got a chance to see the little 3D Kona toy.
Do you post it on your page?
Yep. And Hank and I hopefully will get to talk soon, and we'll hopefully get to work on making those available for people to have. To buy.
That would be cool.
Yeah,
we've talked with him about doing stuff before because he did some 3D art for us just for fun. He did our figurines that we have up front here. Let me
figurines.
The figurines. You see the Johnny Jalopy and the ity-b figurines that he did for us, and we were thinking, oh, maybe these would be cool, but we never wound up pulling a trigger on it. So yeah, and then you've got up front here the little in the glass case, the little Kona 5 toy somebody did for you.
That's right.
Very cool.
I'm trying to remember his name. It's in the box over there. Oh, it's right here. It's called Customs by 51 Flat, and that's right. Patrick Cross who made that.
So cool.
So just wanted to make sure we got another opportunity to give a shout out on that part.
True.
Port.
And when my dad and my sister were here visiting this past weekend, you were showing them all the things people have sent you that they've made, or people have posted online that they've made. So much. I hate to say fan art because it sounds, I don't know.
I understand what you're saying.
But you know what I mean? But it is.
I do.
People just dig what you do, and they're like, man, I want to make that.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's really it's the same as Ian building Johnny 5 on his show, except on a very much smaller scale. But the same passion and same desire to want to recreate something that you've drawn. It's so cool.
Absolutely.
So
honored.
Yes.
To have that.
For sure. Yep. Uncle Larry said it's probably a brand of alcohol. Oh, well, that's what I was like. I don't know what turtles means.
There we go. There we go.
There we go.
Guys, we're done.
Okay. Well, so far we have just one bit on here. Maybe people were waiting to see.
Time?
Our time right now is 48 minutes. So we still have like another
start to finish 48 minutes.
10 minutes.
So let's talk about the because again we were talking about the whole project thing, and I didn't really get to other than a little bit of it. So I've been kind of starting to look for another style project, and again, the hard part is a lot of things I've been seeing are trucks, but if it was an enclosed cab truck that's 20s 30s car, do you think it'd be silly to have another? I mean, because again,
well, if you got me that C10,
it's not gonna be a C10. That's a 60s car.
I know.
Don't think I haven't.
I know, but I want it.
Don't think I haven't been looking though.
But I want it
because there's a part of me that's been looking at them, and I've seen a couple, but they're how much C10s are going for right now?
I'd probably sell my Jeep for a C10.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Right,
get to selling it.
Because again, the other challenge is still our space out front.
Well, that's again. So look, I found some 50s cars.
Mm-hmm.
I found a couple shoe boxes with some flatheads in them, and wheelbase is a little shorter than Raquel, but they're still a big car compared to 20s, 30s car.
Yeah.
So, but again, going back to what we were talking about with car, truck, a lot of stuff is that I'm finding are trucks that are in the price range, because again, trying to find any 30s, 20s, 30s cars that are enclosed, 3-window, 5-window type stuff. They're expensive.
Yeah.
So there are seemingly more affordable where they've been made as trucks. I don't know why, specifically why, but I would assume because it's a truck, not a coupe. Which when you think of hot rods or traditional hot rod, a coupe is what you're looking for. But again, I
now that you
listen, I found,
like you said,
I found
now
a 20,
that you have,
there was a 27T, which is basically, it was like the version before the Model A, but where it's got like a flat roof versus the kind of rounded, and it was pretty cool and in our price range too. It was in Georgia.
Road trip. Yeah.
So I mean, it's possible. So I've been looking at that. I mean, the very similar, more flat than this. This is more Model A, 4-door, and that's been some stuff too. In this, in kind of my budget area, there's a lot of, interestingly enough, a lot of good 3-window, 5-window vehicles, but they're all original.
Yeah.
Still have nothing's been done to them, which would mean the bodies are probably in fantastic shape. All the wood's still in great shape. But then you're taking a pretty nice vintage car and you're now turning it into a hot rod when those are getting harder and harder to find.
Right.
But the hot rod guy in me goes, so
that's what they did back then. But there's a part of you though that
I respect
still wants to.
But I respect it.
And
especially the people that own those
yes.
would be so, that's what they're scared about. They're like, oh, please don't let this turn into a hot rod.
Because in the right hands with somebody, they may be able to just put it all back to original parts. And
it's all original parts.
Oh.
These are like running, driving.
Okay.
Vintage cars.
I think you need to take a little bit more time looking now.
Well, of course.
Now that you,
yeah. This is just a start.
Before again, it was pipe dream stuff, and now it's a little bit more real.
That's the part that's a little bit scary. And also, I haven't talked to anybody yet, really. I haven't even tried to throw out to people like our Detroit family. There may be some viable possibilities out there that maybe somebody knows about, or people that are watching might have a line on something. Hey, I know of this one guy who's kind of bored or is looking at, he's looking at, a couple things I've seen over here.
So then what you do is you post an ad.
Well, I don't, no.
Desperately seeking.
Because then everybody starts sending you their junk, and I don't want junk.
Desperately seeking hot rod.
Desperately seeking Susan. Straight mail.
seeking sweet ass hot rod.
Sweet ass hot rod. Straight sweet ass hot rod. whose pronouns are badass, sick, and oh my goodness,
okay to be rough around the edges.
That may be a shirt. My pronouns are dropped, chopped,
sectioned,
Frenched. Nothing making fun of. We're not trying to.
We're just being silly. Mr. Dana Baldwin said the website is great. Yes, he did a fantastic job.
JohnnyJalopy.com. Check it out.
Indeed.
Any more bids on this at all?
Oh, I don't even have my ticker on. Oh my God. What the heck? There's the ticker. Gino Bilk wants to know, what are you drinking? What are you drinking? These are Jim Beam Kentucky Coolers Punch.
They're good.
Not bad.
Without having to mix a bunch of things and getting all full on beer and stuff. So a little something.
Just a little bevy. We've got Wiley Vincent joining us. Hello from a rainy San Jose. Yes, we've heard about your rain. Yeah, crazy stuff going on there. Ron Sedlak joining us, still working. Miss you. See you guys soon.
Yeah, we got to get that.
One of the hardest working guys.
Get that artwork out to you, Ron.
Yes, we do.
So I'll try to get that out to next day or two.
This is not really zoomed into that camera. Okay, there you go. So right now we only have one bid on here at this
We'll
point.
take it.
Yes. So anyone else who's interested, because we're probably going to close this pretty quick here.
And I do plan to scan it and
maybe make prints.
make a print.
It's
available soon.
10:26 on my clock. At 10:30 we'll be ending bids. So we've got 4 minutes,
4 minutes.
to get right now Clyde Hensley for $50 and
now,
well worth
$50.
it, guys, because
Absolutely.
that's actually low for what you
probably-
normally sell
it's probably
your
eight-
originals for.
Yeah. This
Wow.
is probably just a little over 8x10 or close to 8x10, I bet.
Yeah.
In size. So it's a good size piece.
It is a good size
Signed,
piece.
and you saw it drawn live here pretty damn quick, I think. Didn't I
Yeah.
get that to color and
You
like,
did.
from a soup?
It was like 15 minutes to color, probably. We'll have to look back.
We got a race car guy inside there.
Mhm.
You know, come on, he's got his race helmet on.
Yeah, this is a cool one. Chongo Norcal said clear skies right now in San Jose. So there's been a break in the weather for him, which is
Nice.
good. Yeah, we still need to priority when we get back from Autorama is going to be to just sell Raquel. Then we just need to facilitate getting that out of here.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah, it's going to have to happen. Uncle Larry, we already have a bid for 50. We appreciate you though. High bid right now is for Clyde. Clyde Hensley at $50.
It's odd to be selling our art this way.
Yeah, we normally don't do
generally
this on a
this kind of thing.
well, because our sketchy lives are normally available for $20. Those are the digital art.
$20.
$20 on the website, as you'll see. Uncle Larry's coming back with $60. So we've got Uncle Larry at 60. Anyone else? We've got 2 minutes left on this.
Yeah.
And again, we are supposed to be planning this auction for Friday night, and you had quite a bit of
lots of
stuff from
art on cardboard
Inktober.
from Inktober
Mhm.
that came out pretty cool. We got some other drawings that from the past that we'll probably dig into as well. Some motorcycle stuff and different things on some cardstock and heavy Tantone paper. Those will be available as well.
Clyde Hensley is at $70 now. He said, I'll pay now or in person. Bring the art to Detroit with you. So we've got a high bid of 70. Actually, now he's changing it to 80. You don't need to change it to 80. It's still 70, Clyde, because no one bid against you yet. Oh, nope. Larry McCullum did at 75. Good call, Clyde. You're at 80. $80 for Clyde. I wish I knew how to do the what you call it?
Auctioneer.
The auctioneer.
Well, that's okay that you
Hey,
don't.
I don't even know.
Right,
I don't even know what they say.
Marbles in your mouth.
It is marbles. We're at 10:29. Clyde Hensley's bid may be the last bid. As soon as this flips over to 10:30, we're calling it.
Yeah.
We're at $80 for Clyde right now.
$80.
And Clyde, we'd probably ship it to you. We have too much stuff coming with us to Autorama. I wouldn't want to ruin it, so we'll just ship it to you. And shipping's free. We don't charge for shipping on stuff like this for auction stuff. So we will absorb the shipping fee on this one for you.
We'll absorb.
But we appreciate you. 10:29, still seconds left to get another bid in if you are interested. Otherwise, Clyde is going to take this very shortly here. We've got Gavin Little joining us. Better late than not, but hello, everyone. 10:30, Clyde Hensley, $80.
Nice. Clyde, thank you so much.
Thank you, Clyde, for your support.
That goes to the Get Us to Detroit Fund, so we appreciate you so much.
And Clyde, I'm sure we have your address, but if you wouldn't mind emailing me, where are you doing it at? Overhead? Okay. Overhead.
Pick a camera.
Clyde, if you would message me or email me at johnnyjalopyllc@gmail.com, or you can head over to the website, click the link to email. I can invoice you for that. And then we will get it out to you. Perfect, guys. Well, what a fun night. A little insight into what's going on and plans for Jalopy Garage.
Yeah.
So we hope to have some more information for you soon. Johnny is still going to be in whatever time off we have in the next couple weeks, working on installing the rest of those Hobo's Hot Rod Garage panels, the louvers.
Selling?
Installing.
Oh, you said selling.
Oh. We'll have to listen to the playback because I'm pretty sure I said installing.
Let's go to the tape.
So we've got that you're still doing. And
Yeah, I still got to
then-
get the other side in, and then the back ones, and get a back window going. And I also have to do some pretty heavy modification to the passenger side window frame because I welded it in on a little bit too sharp of an angle, and the window doesn't go up.
Okay.
So I got to do some modification on that. So there's still lots to do.
And we still have back window issues that
That's
we're
what
going
I'm
to
saying.
have
I got to figure out what I'm
resolve.
going to do with the back
Yep.
window. Yeah.
So,
But I've been
couple
having
more
so much fun
things.
driving it. And that was the
I
thing I told you
know.
about, which is getting it to a point to where it's still a project. I pull it in the garage. I still work on pieces, but I still pull it out and we go to places.
Well, this past Wednesday, I wasn't with you, but you did take it out
Yeah.
on another chilly night.
I did. It was fun.
Yeah,
Had a
back
great
out
time.
to
So
Diesel
fun.
Garage, local
So
show.
fun.
And
Yeah, because I generally don't have Wednesdays off, so it's been kind of interesting to have a Wednesday. And then, of course, there's been that cruise in,
yeah.
and I got to meet some great people too.
Oh my gosh,
so,
yeah. Very cool.
Yep.
Okay, great. Well, I think we are going to call it for tonight, guys. We've got some prepping to do for
Yeah.
Friday's auction. Please stay tuned. If you're not following us on YouTube and on Facebook, please do so you can get the notifications. We plan to go live, I'm going to say around 9:00, but we will come up with a formal invite to everyone and post
For
that.
sure. Please like and subscribe.
Yes.
We sure appreciate you guys watching and hanging out with us every Monday night. We do this every single Monday night. I've been doing it for, this is the 7th season.
Oh my goodness.
7th season?
Yeah.
7 seasons of doing this for us. And you can only imagine, do the math, how many Monday drawings that is. So it was fun to get back to doing some sketching on Sketchy Live. We also do Sketchy Live, the podcast, where we talk about hot rods, we talk about customs, we talk about the culture, we talk about movies, fun stuff, all kinds of different things.
Talking it up
On the Sketchy Live. Anyways, but it's fun to go back and do a drawing. And tonight was one of those things where I was like, I'm not going to do a computer drawing. Let's do a pencil ink drawing, and do it old school. I guess
with a semi tutorial, because you did kind of talk your way through it a bit.
Well, I think I banged that out pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, it was into color in like 40, just under 49 minutes, 50 minutes.
Yeah. So we're going to
49.6 minutes. Check your ticker.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Guys.
Please head over to the website, johnnyjalopy.com. We still have cool stuff to that's available. Art like this is on the website from past Sketchy Lives. You can go on the website, click on the artwork that you're enjoying. You can watch it be drawn again, because we do record these. They do go on YouTube and you're able to watch them, or directly from the website. It'll take you to the link where it was on Facebook. So even if the art isn't necessarily or you're not seeing a specific drawing on the YouTube channel right now, you can go to the website and you can have access to just about all the videos that are available that we've done over the course of this past 7 seasons.
And still tons of merch over there, guys.
Yes. Hat stickers, all kinds of new stuff coming.
Over 20 t-shirt designs. Over 20
cool stuff. Yep.
Beanies. If you're in cool weather right now and you still have a little bit left.
Little beans for the bean.
Punxsutawney
But you
Phil
will say they are a great summer hat as well.
Punxsutawney Phil did. You know
I
what we
heard
didn't do?
It was a lame joke, but
we didn't watch Groundhog Day.
We didn't.
We usually watch Groundhog Day.
No, we didn't do. We didn't watch Groundhog Day.
So, anyways.
Oh, you know what we didn't do?
Groundhog Day.
Yeah. Didn't that feel like the movie?
We love you guys. Thank you for your viewership. Thank you for your friendship. Thank you for your support.
Thanks for your time.
We appreciate
on Sketchy Live.
Hanging out with us here on Monday
We do.
nights.
We sure appreciate you guys. We hope to see you again next Monday.
Which we may have a special guest.
We may. And tell a friend. Let them know, hey, Sketchy Live is fun and it's cool. And we talk about some fun stuff and sometimes the same stuff. But
Over and over
always
again.
fun stuff. What other two husbands and wife are sitting right next to each other without pounding each other in the face? There is a partition you can't see. Anyways, I love doing this with you.
I love doing this with you. We drive each other nuts.
I love it.
Wouldn't have it any
guys,
other way.
Have a great week ahead, and we will see you guys very, very soon.
Yes.
Hopefully Friday for the big auction.
Right.
And
as always.
Who was our winner?
Oh, Clyde. You
Clyde.
need the art.
Thanks, Clyde. Appreciate you. And as always, stay sketchy. We'll see you guys next Monday.
Bye.
Peace.